Today's Adventurer. Wow, I have not said that in a long time. Alright, as you may know, there are 47 days until Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is released to the world. A new era, a new beginning, a new Smash Bros. That will reunite old and new Smash fans alike. The noobs and the pros can all come together in a new addition to the Super Smash Bros. Series. Also, I'm finally making a video that has to do with Ultimate. That isn't just me playing the game as always. Anyways. So, today, I wanted to talk about a specific character. First appeared in Super Smash Bros. Melee and hasn't seen the light of day since. Is Young Link. Young Link is basically a faster, less powerful version of Link. Young Link is the character I would always choose because I'm a fan of the fast characters. But I want to look at how he'll work in Ultimate. Because for the first time ever, we have 3 Links in one game. What I want to know is, how will Sakurai make these characters different enough so we don't have 3 clones in the game? Or, my bad, Echo Fighters. Obvious things like running speed, their jump height, and the weight. But I'm more interested in knowing is, how will their projectiles be affected? Because Link is a character known to use all of his tools in a fight, not just his sword and shield. So in Smash 4, Link and Toon Link, you had a fresh character and a clone that was based on the original. Cartoon Link and IRL Link were alike in a lot of ways. But just a few things were different enough where they could be considered their own characters. Like I said, Toon is quicker, Link is stronger. But specific things like Link's arrows are slow when uncharged but fly far, and his boomerang has a hitbox on release and return. And regular Link has more of a realistic look to him and his weapons. But did you ever think, what would happen if they put in another Link? I'm not the only one that think Nintendo should change these 3 Links a lot, if we don't want 3 clones. Of course, the new Link in Ultimate is now from his Breath of the Wild version, so he uses his Sheikah Stick to fight in Smash now. But now he no longer has a boomerang, and he can only throw 1 bomb at a time. But this time, it's timed. Timety time. I'm personally interested on how Link will be used in top-level play. Link will be able to do setups and ledge traps with just the bomb alone. Oof, that is scary. Like, he could easily just place a bomb on the ledge and time your ledge camp, because he could detonate it whenever he feels like. I kind of find it dumb that if Link's opponent grabs the bomb, it can't be blown up. Or that's what I heard, at least. Now on to the main subject. I want to talk about what Young Link could have as moves to differentiate his 2 counterparts. I was thinking it'd be cool if the timing on Young Link's bombs were slower like in his games. However many he can throw or be on the screen could be another amount. So right off the bat we have Link who has detonation bombs. Toon Link's bombs are small and explode when thrown, obviously, but Young Link's bombs could take the longest to explode and do the most damage. Now, Young Link's boomerang. I was thinking it could go for just a straight one shot and have a really high knockback. Because in the original Zelda game, it's pretty much a piece of wood. Even though it works like every boomerang in the Zelda games, it would make sense if you threw a wooden boomerang at someone and it would hurt. Unlike Toon Link who has an active hitbox the whole time it's on screen, or Smash 4's Link who has a wind box on it, it can be used specifically to edgeguard or combo from throws or aerials. Basically like Wii Fit soccer ball, but more knockback and not too much range. Now my favorite part of his tools that'll be the coolest thing to make him different from the other Links are his arrows. Smash 4 Link's arrows are strong and quick when charged. Toon Link's arrows are slow but floaty. Young Link's could be elemental, meaning 1 arrow can be light arrows, 1 arrow can be fire arrows, and lastly the ice arrows. So all the arrows are the same besides what the effects are and how they look. Light arrows can be used for killing, sort of like Pac-Man's key. But it needs to be charged and it can kill around 130-140% or something like that. The fire arrows can have a burn effect, like a Pokemon-ish kind of status effect, where it burns you and flinches you for a few seconds and then it just goes away. And my favorite arrow by far is the ice arrows. This will work exactly how you think it will. It'll freeze opponents on contact, like Mr. Game & Watch Side B on a certain number, I don't really remember what number, but... Or the Ice Climber's item, the Iceberg. I can't believe I had to look that up on what the name was. So the opponent is frozen, and Young Link could do damage to an enemy until they break out. So basically the arrows, which are kind of necessary to beat Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, will play a big part in young Link's playstyle. It would also be cool if the arrows had a Pikmin thing going on where they have a set order they come out in. So it can be fire is first, ice is second, and light arrows are third. And with the new mid-fighting HUD, you know, like they showed in the trailer where it showed how many uses Robin can shoot tomes and stuff, it could tell you on screen which arrow you were using or which one is next. And of course, to make it more balanced, the arrows are pretty much useless or not as good if not charged. So fully charging your arrow will give it the best upper hand for young Link. Light arrows uncharged would only do mostly damage and hardly any knockback. Fire won't last long and ice neither, self-explanatory. As for basic attacks, I didn't really think of much. I mean, there's only so many sword swings you can do. It would be nice to see them swing it differently, like Toon Link's new F Smash, where it's kind of like an uppercut kind of swing, instead of a copy and paste two swing slashes. Literally, Link's F Smash is Toon Link's F Smash. Maybe young Link's F Smash could be the jump strike, where he jumps in the air and lands with the sword. It could be laggy and slow startup, but it could also be young Link's strongest move. Maybe even safe on shield. Nah, that's asking for too much now. I also thought it'd be cool if they could somehow add in the Razor Sword or the Gilded Sword in Ultimate. If you guys aren't sure what that is, I'll give you a quick rundown. So in Majora's Mask, you start off with your normal level 1 strength sword, the Kokiri Sword, originally acquired from Ocarina of Time. Remember, because it's a direct sequel. So there are two blacksmiths named Zabora and Gabora who live on Mount Smithy, located in Snowhead. More like, please, CS Head. That was terrible. You go to those bad boys, give them 100 rupees, come back the next day, and boom, you got a sword with double the range and double the power of your first one. Even better, you can go to them and upgrade your new Razor Sword a third time. Once you win the gold dust from doing a race challenge against the Gorons, your Razor Sword will become the Gilded Sword. Basically, 3 times the range and 3 times the base strength of the Kokiri Sword. But now that I think about it, yeah, that's too much. Nintendo's probably just gonna give him the sword we all know and love and just call it a day. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So that's my take on how young Link could be made to be more interesting and more distinct from the other Hyrule heroes. Or at least more than someone I know of. Leave comments below of what you think or any opinions you got. Subscribe for more and be prepared for a long while of no streams, because I'm momentarily banned from live streaming on YouTube. Because apparently YouTube is gay and doesn't like anime titties. It's losers. Anyways, make sure to join the Discord and I'll see you around, guys. Thanks for watching.